This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat, that fire. All right, let's talk about it. You cannot sit here and have a gender identity crisis or gender situation called into question if you don't even know the gender of the person that's actually fighting. What am I talking about? Angelina Carini, if I'm saying her name right, versus Imane Khelif, the one that's being called into question. Angela Carini got hit with a shot that ended the fight in 46 seconds via Olympic fighting. Now in 2023, Imane Khelif failed a gender identity test to determine whether if it's a he, she, a he or she, we don't know. Bottom line is, if you look at the background, it's very telling. So I can understand why Elon Musk and I can understand why J.K. Rowling are basically at uproar, are angry. Shit, I would be fucking angry too if you have a fighter whose gender wasn't determined, whose gender is called into question. Why do you have that fighter fighting at the highest levels at the Olympics? Men need to be fighting men. Women need to be fighting women. Let me say it again. Men need to be fighting men. Women need to be fighting women. Like, this shouldn't even be a debate. This shouldn't even be something that's called into question. So when Angelina Carini says that she's been hit with a shot that she's never been hit before, and the strength of the shot, which you can see in the background based on her statement, was of that blunt force trauma, now we need to turn around and really get a gender test done on Imane Khelif. If it's come to be determined that Imane Khelif is a male, which all roads are pointing towards that. If it looks like a duck, quack, quack. If it sounds like a duck, quack, quack, then it is a duck, quack, quack. Let me say it again. If it looks like a duck, quack, quack. If it sounds like a duck, quack, quack, then it is a duck, quack, quack. Then Imane Khelif should be disqualified from ever having to be in the Olympics. No matter how long Imane Khelif has been fighting. Because not only Imane Khelif, but Lynn as well. These are two boxers have their gender that's been called into question. So does someone like Angelina Carini that has done things right all the way up until this point deserve to lose because of another fighter whose gender has been called to the question? Hits are things that make you say, Hits are things that make you say, But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth-telling fashion, Imane Khelif needs to be tested. I don't care what anybody tells me. This needs to happen. And it needs to happen faster than ever before, because Angelina Carini has suffered almost a concussive state. This is hence why she was crying. Because we don't know the damage that the hit has taken. And if she is a female, which all roads point to her being 100% female, is fighting against Imane Khelif, whose gender is called into question, which all roads look like Imane Khelif may very well be a male, then it's unfair. It's an unfair advantage. And hence, we have a problem. Why did the Olympics allow this? You would think the Olympics is the highest level in terms of checking everything out, making sure everything is above board. But they have failed. Not only Angelina Carini, who has done everything right, but they have failed the viewers. They have failed the Olympics. And now they've left a red mark on the Olympics. So now, what I instruct them to do sooner than later is to Olivia Pope the situation, get ahead of it, and basically test this fighter out to find out exactly what the gender is. Because if the gender was failed in 2023, this opponent shouldn't have even been in a fight of this magnitude, a fight of this epic proportion, and a fight of this national spotlight. At this point, it leaves a black mark on the Olympics. It leaves a black mark on Paris U.S. Olympics 2024. And until this gets rectified, until the test comes back out and some kind of justice, some kind of punishment is rendered based on the determination, then we have a black spot. We have a dark spot on the Olympics. This is He Knows Everything. Checking out.